Hey everybody, the Banga is back. Welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Bowser's Cataclysmic Trap, brought to you by Game81.com. Alright, we're still in World 5. Yeah, only 5 episodes and we're now in World 5. Yeah, I'm pretty much taking my time here. So we gotta do the Mocha Fortress before we go on to the castle. And they're actually right next to each other. How convenient is that? Looks like there's lots of grinders here. It's almost like the nightclub or something. Do people still just do nothing but dirty dancing in a nightclub nowadays, like bumping and grinding? Or has that moved on to twerking? Which should probably move on to nothing else, because that's how most club dancing has evolved to nowadays. It's like, I'm not gonna be able to take you home with me, so we'll just pretty much have dry sex in the club or something. Is that okay with you? First of all, they don't usually ask for permission, they just do it, like a Shia LaBeouf or something. Like, don't let your dreams be dreams! Why do you need consent? Seriously, get consent, guys. You know, if you're gonna, like, dry hump them in the club. Don't even do that either, it's just pathetic. Doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you do that? Like, if you did that for, like, several minutes, what happens if, you know, you nut or something? I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Then it's not so dry anymore, and then now you gotta walk awkwardly. Plus it makes you look, I don't know, noticeable, and you're drawing attention to yourself in ways you don't really want to. Oh, I just made it to the boss, by the way. So, yeah. Moving on here. I don't know why I give you these life lessons for things you'll probably never apply to your real life anyway. And probably for good reason. You don't really need to bother about it that much. I almost missed that platform. Man, Reznor has seen better days, but I guess if you're just stuck to a platform almost your whole life, maybe being dumped into the lava could be a release for you. Let's do Roy's Castle. Okay, this music sounds intense. What is up all the steam anyway? Does that hurt you? Well, I know that does. Let's see. Okay, it does not hurt you. Good. Okay, it just looks like some kind of factory-like castle. And I'm taking some dumb damage because it's so cramped. Bullet bills don't really help either. But I think it has something to do with the background and the foreground just being so similar to one another. It can really throw you off. I thought I could get under that. I didn't think I could get under that, I was just dumb. That's that impatience, like, working against you, because if you're too impatient, you're just gonna be doing it more than once anyway, and it costs you more time. So I guess it's better to do it right more often, and then it requires you to take your time. I say as I don't follow my own advice. Now I gotta fight Roy and I can jump on him 3 times. Oh, there's a different boss fight! He just shot fire out of his ass. Good for him. Oh, okay, I did not have much of a problem. That guy will, though. Alright, so we move on from World 5. Okay, World 6 looks to be in an ice area. Peppermint Peak. I like Peppermint. It's a nice flavor, I must say. As long as it's not too strong. Okay, even the ground is icy. So you don't just need to be on the ice to feel the effect of the ice. Pipes are slippery too. Oh god, it's these things from Mario 3. The ones that shoot the spike balls? Oh, good. Yoshi! God, when I hear this music, it just sounds so similar to, I don't know, Mario is Missing. You know that edutainment game? Like, I did the NES. Whoa, I can sing into that. Like, Colin on 112 did the SNES version, and I did the NES version, like, many years ago. Like, if you could ignore the fact that it's just simply an edutainment game, it wasn't that bad. I just wish they did more with it, you know what I mean? Just because it's edutainment doesn't mean it's bad. You could probably make it good if you knew what to do with it. That pretty much describes a lot of things in life, but still. Mario's Time Machine and Mario is Missing were definitely prime examples of that. I just wish the back of the box of Mario's Time Machine did not lie to me, making me think there was an actual level that involved dinosaurs. And that was an outright lie. I guess it was just like a beta version or something. But don't put that in the box to make me believe that's actually a thing. Also, I should probably just fly up here. Okay, that was odd. A little bit of cutoff right there. Like, I'm gonna try to do the rest of this level. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, just my luck. Actually, I think what I need to do is try to get those piranha plants killed. I bet you I was in a pipe that I could not do anything with. Oh, don't put this music over here. That means I gotta stop listening to it. Sure, let's do Peppermint's secret right away. Oh, it's auto-scroll. Okay. Castle's all the way to the right, though. So is this just gonna lead to, like, the blue switch palace, or something else? Let's find out. Dealing with slippery platforms and an auto-scroll could be a little bit tougher than I expected. Unless you get a cape. Then I should feel a little bit better. Oh, I can go down there. Good. Perfect. Yeah, Mario just doing the squats to the music. I'm sure Yoshi greatly appreciates that. He's like, what the hell are you doing, Mario? Can you stop doing that? Like, it's rude. And very disturbing. Well, to be fair, all Mario gets from the princess is cake. And that's after she gets kidnapped. Like, by the time that Mario goes out to rescue the princess, doesn't that cake get stale or something? Does she still tell people to, like, keep the cake in a dry environment, so... No, in a well, I don't know, in a covered environment so that it doesn't dry out? By then, it seems like the Toads are more worried about the cake than the princess' safety. It's like she prepares to get kidnapped. Which adds to that conspiracy that maybe Bowser is rescuing the princess and Mario's the one that's kidnapping her. Like, I don't get it. But if that's the case, why does Bowser keep saying he kidnaps her? It's like he's trying to stir the pot. Like, what the hell? Maybe I'm being overanalytical all that much, so let's just continue on. Oh, that's the end of the level. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, the length of this hack, in terms of this level, is getting a bit ridiculous. Oh, this does lead to the blue switch zone. Alright. Oh, it's a forest at nighttime. That sounds lovely. If it weren't for these fire-breathing rhinos. At least I'll keep this place from being an absolute frozen wasteland. I hate that whenever you eat a Koopa and then you stop holding the Y button, and then for the rest of the time, all you're doing is walking. Okay, I can actually go down there. Whoa, whoa, okay. Don't you go breathing your fire breath at me. I get that you had Chipotle at some point. You don't have to rub it in my face. And by that, I mean your breath. We don't have a Chipotle here. I guess for some people that's a good thing. Because there's been some awful stories about Chipotle. I think it has a lot to do with that South Park episode about the bloodstains in your underwear. And Carmen gets this product called Chipotle Away that gets the underwear blood out of you. And Kyle's like, why do you keep eating at Chipotle if it gives you underwear blood? And then Carmen's like, have you ever had Chipotle? It's pretty damn good. I'm sure he's not wrong. But if I was eating something that I knew was giving me underwear blood, I'd probably just, well, not eat there. I bet you're thinking, oh, Buggo, why'd you stop eating underwear? Why'd you stop wearing underwear? Then you won't have to worry about underwear blood. Yeah, but then I'll have bloody pants. Which is even worse. And then I'd probably have to get tampons for pants, which is considered a luxury in most places, like in the UK. Which I still think is pretty stupid. No, I don't think tampons are stupid. I think just using them as a luxury item is expensive. Like, why? It's practically a necessity nowadays. Like, it is a necessity for some people. Well, actually, every female has periods, so yeah, it is a necessity for all of them. So it shouldn't be extra taxed. You're almost putting it on the same level as cigarettes and alcohol. I mean, that's totally ridiculous. This world, man. It goes forward in some places and backwards in the others, like in equilibrium. I said, okay, we're moving ahead in certain human rights things, but we gotta go backwards, like, in another way to, like, even it out. Is that how it goes? That sounds totally ridiculous to me. Oh well. I'm sure things will work out in time. I don't know when, but one day it will. Don't look for me being the driving change towards that. I'm not looking for a life in politics in any way. I would just get bored. Like, it's just so much responsibility. It's like no matter what you do, people hate you. It's like being John Cena. Okay, now we got ourselves a cave level. Oh yeah, this was probably one of the most memorable tracks in Donkey Kong Country 2, and that Spike Top just despawned for some reason. That was weird. I don't think I need 2 capes for this. I just need to watch out for those falling spikes. Which is pretty easy to do. Oh, okay, you're not getting me. Your balls just got deflated pretty fast. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, well, I guess if you haven't been living under a rock and you watch football, you pretty much know. Even though there's much worse stuff going on in football, we had to devote all our time to this whole Deflategate thing. And I suppose we're still talking about it to this day to some extent. But some people can't let it go. But I mean, come on, like, even if that was the case, like, is it really worth all that coverage? So, well, Bonga, if they're deflating the balls, it destroys the integrity of the game, especially if it led to a Super Bowl. Yeah, I know. That's not the point. The point is, much worse has happened, like, I don't know, domestic abuse, and having guns on them when they shouldn't be. Getting involved in drive-by shootings. Oh, okay, this is like Super Mario Land when it comes to those bullet bills. At least I didn't throw in those spiders. Oh god. The ball and chains are actually see-through. That's pretty neat. Alright, so we gotta be careful. Oh, the thwomps are also see-through. I guess it's to show, like, the effect of ice. That's pretty neat. That's it. We should pretty much have this under control now. Unless I slip, which I thankfully didn't. We should probably play it cool here, no pun intended, because, you know, this is an ice castle. Oh, there we go. Cool it. Okay, some of those blocks actually fall. That's another thing we gotta watch out for. Oh yeah, this part should be pretty easy. Whoa, whoa! Let's back up a little bit there. Just don't creep any random thwomps, like, right above me when I can't even see them. That would make things pretty bad. Okay, but it should be our boss now. Oh. Slippery pipes. Okay. That's kind of lame. That means if the pipe is at that height, like right, that one over there on the left, you cannot hit Limby without getting hit yourself. Should have known that. And I was ducking too. And I still took damage from the bounce. Okay, World 6 was actually pretty short. Oh, now we're up in the clouds. Cream Puff Clouds 1. Oh, so much for an overworld, you barely get to use it. Alright, so now let's take on this level. This should not be a problem for us. Let's see what's going on here other than, well, all this crap. This is Kirby 64 or Kirby's Dream Land 3. I know it's definitely one of the two. Wow, I thought you can just get under those. You know what? I think it's Kirby's Dream Land 3. But again, I could be wrong. I just know it's one of the two. That was a pretty awesome game. Like, the art style was a bit different compared to Kirby Superstar, but it was still an awesome game. Oh wow, I think we're done the first... What?! I jumped on that guy and I just went right through his body. What the F, man? That should not have happened. Good lord. Okay, let's do Cream Puff Clouds 2. Whoa, 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 don't you try that funny shit on me. Okay, this is also Kirby music. I think this is definitely Kirby's Dream Land 3. I really love to use that kind of music here. Well, cloud levels tend to be synonymous with Kirby as well as Mario. So, I mean, Kirby is almost like a little cloud himself. Oh, okay. That was a pretty dangerous move on my part there. But we made it work somehow. Alright, so far so good. Run into very little troubles here. Those baseball charging chucks are going to be a pain in the balls if I don't do anything about them. Like, every time I see the cape being flicked, I'm reminded of that one time I played against one of my friends in Smash Bros. Like, I was Yoshi and she was Dr. Mario. And I was going to use that egg roll against her. And then she just flicked her cape out of instinct and sent me into the edge. And I was like, that was a lucky counter, but I had to applaud her for it. Alright, I guess I'll stop the video right here, and in the next episode, we'll go to Cream Puff Clouds 3. Goodbye, everyone.